Hello everybody, today I'm going to show you how to skin a possum. Possums have amazingly soft underfurs, and a lot of people just don't appreciate that enough in my mind. I think they're like very underpriced, but they're super soft. You make a lot of things out of them, garments, everything like that. But today I want to show you how to skin one. I'm gonna be doing a process called case skinning. So first things first, though, you want to kind of wipe it off. If you haven't combed, the wind blew my camera down. There we go. Sorry. If you have a comb, that's awesome. That's great. Awesome possum. My bad. Not a good joke. But if you have a comb or something, great. You want to take it and comb your animal. Make sure it doesn't have any burrs or anything in it. I'm going to try to angle the camera a little bit. There we go. Get back. Go away, dog. I have this knife. This little butcher knife. Not a butcher knife, but it's just a knife. First things first, you're going to go up bottom leg. I'm going to go around its leg. And this is pretty much the only time that you're going to cut into the skin. I would suggest wearing gloves and stuff. Possums, their blood temperature is so low that they physically cannot have rabies. You can look it up. They just literally can't get rabies. But I would still suggest wearing some gloves. They may have diseases, ticks, something, and you don't want that all over your hands. A jacket that you don't really care about or something like that, because it might get dirty, obviously. So all I'm doing is scoring around the legs, and then since I have a gut hook, I can actually do this and kind of pry it up with the hook. So first, just score around the leg. It's nice and cold here, so this sat for a little while. Before I decide to cut it. This possum did. Kind of bloody. Pretty resilient possum. So right here, this is a male, and right there you can see its testes. So all you're gonna do is, if you have a fillet knife or something else, you want to just cut down past that. So I'll show you right here. Let me open this up a little bit. Oh, so there's actually a difference. Oh, this is something I love talking to people about. I don't know why. Sorry, I'm so excited, but so the back fur is super soft and everything, while your belly fur is shorter and it's not as long and soft and everything. And you can actually tell on their legs where their belly fur and their back fur connect. Try and make sure you cut right down that line. That'll give you the best fur. gonna get the tail. I will make a video. This is the first thing I caught this trapping season, but I'll probably have a raccoon tomorrow. This is literally first day trapping season, caught this, and then reset the traps. This is the next day. I just went out, checked my traps, and I didn't have anything in them today, but I did move one of my traps, so I should have a raccoon tomorrow. I'm fairly certain I will. So I'll probably do a video on how to skin a raccoon and get their tail, but right now I want to kind of focus on this because I looked it up on YouTube. I know how to skin a possum, because technically they are fur bearers, obviously, and not very many things popped up. So I wanted to do a little video on it because I feel like not enough people are. The biggest reason I looked it up though was because there's always different ways. People are always skinning animals different ways, butchering animals different ways, and it's kind of cool to see those different styles. I would suggest keeping a rag on hand. I have a little bandana. It's my trapping bandana. I'll grab it for you. I keep it in my trapping bucket. I just carry that around with me. If I get cut, I can clean myself up. You know, if I'm all dirty, I can clean myself up. Something happens, I can clean it. You know, just it's kind of a just in case type deal. So actually, I kind of want to show you guys this. So right here, this is the possum right there. That's all that fat is, that white down in there. As you can see, I've cut around the leg right here, cut around that, and now I'm scoring this so that way I can pull the hide off. Like, see, this is its hide right here. And I've done that a little bit, and as you can see, there's a line right here, and there's one right here. And I'm going to connect them here in a second, but they're going to connect right there. And that's the testes. You want it right in front of the testes. I didn't know if y'all could really see that from back here, so I thought I'd kind of bring it up close and kind of demonstrate, you know, all that fun stuff. It's a lot easier when you don't use the current. Just saying. And now, since I don't want the tail, I'm gonna go from back here on its back, and I'm gonna make a cut that comes down from up here by its leg where I made that ring, and comes down below the tail on both sides. So it's gonna make a V on the back side of it. So then I should be able to just kind of pull that hide off. You also have to ring around these front paws. Just keep that in mind. Alright, so first things first, gotta take it and I'm gonna first ring around these paws. I dispatched this with my little 22 If you go on my channel, it's literally like the last video I posted. It's literally just a little 22 revolver I use as my trapping gun, and it works pretty well for just about every critter I've come across. Even coyotes. Just gotta hit them in the head. And it ain't that hard when they're stuck in a trap 4 feet in front of you. Alright. Like I said earlier, this is so much easier if you don't do it with a tree, because this tree wasn't here, I just come around the backside. But the tree, ow, I hit my thumb. Kind of looking around to see, because this has always been my skinny tree. Ugh. Maybe take it further out on the branch, see if I can. Should be. Whoa. Papa Boogie. That's from a show I used to watch when I was like 2. I'm hopping off my table now. Now, I can cut it from behind. Y'all just can't see. But I already demonstrated. Demonstration's enough for me. So here on the front, you don't really have a opossum skin just peeling right off of there. But here on the front, or technically its back, not its belly, you don't really have a line of fur to go. This is where I need to cut it. You just kind of make sure it's straight and cut it off. I need to cut that right there. So these possums, their fur is pretty easy to just peel off of them, is what I've found. Over my so many years of trapping. I've been trapping for about 4 years now. I've been hunting since I could walk. So I know how to skin a critter. What's that saying about skinning cats? Pretty sure there's a saying about skinning cats. I'm almost certain there's a saying about skinning cats. If you know it, put it down in the comments, because I can't remember it now. Something about like there's like 30 ways to skin a cat or something like that. So I accidentally wrung. I took some of this hide right here, as you can see, and got it loose. Well, on this leg I didn't do that, so my gut hook went down easier. And the freaking tail keeps getting in the way. This way it's harder to cut since I did that. I wish I wouldn't have. You foul creature! I think I got it. Yeah, I got it. So now, I need it on the stiffer part of the branch. Now, I can take my dogs took a crap. I think one of my dogs took a crap. I don't think it's this. It's a little harder to do this with coons. Their hide is a little better secured to their body. Hey, go away, go! I don't know if you can see them, but that's my dogs. So I'm gonna get all this just fluffy, nice hide, and I have to flush it. Here. I know I said grab something you don't care about, but I mean, still, you don't want it super dirty. That's a trick I used to use. Get a rag, wrap around your forearm, push with your forearm, push that hide down, tug up with this, push with that, and it normally took that hide off pretty well. So, get a little closer to the head. That's where it's a little bit more secure. Back by the legs is not near as secure. Now you could stop here and cut it off, and you'd have like a nice little blanket of wool not wool, but hide. Whew. I don't know what it is. Something stinks. I think it may be this. Maybe it's a little bloated. I didn't gut it or anything because you don't when you case skin them. Yeah, this is going to be taken out. Its body is for the coyotes. I'm going to go put it out in the middle of my field and put some night vision on my blackout. Maybe I can get a coyote. Dirty little scavengers. They're predators, but they're mostly scavengers. Oh, man, it's so cold. My fingers are freezing. I used to have a small pair of wool gloves that was fit very tight to my hand. I love those for this because I could put these over top of them and kept my hands warm, and it kept them from getting dirty. Oh, come on. We got fur everywhere. The biggest problem with the head of this one is, since I shot it, it's kind of bloody, kind of mess, and it's not as nice of a hide, where it's all bloody and messy. Oh, that's where it's stuck. I could not, for the life of me, figure out where it was stuck at. So, should be, there's an orange right there. So, see, like you can see the muscles, they come down right there. That's obviously where the arm is at. You want to get in there, try and get that arm through that hole that you made, or that ring that you made around there. Got a little hole in the hide. That's okay because this hide isn't for market. This hide is for me. Oh. Sounds like somebody's back is floppy. Welcome to the chiropractor shop. First, I'm gonna tie you up on a tree. Next, I'm gonna tug the shit out of you. God damn. Oh, there's his foot. Well, that sucks. Now I have a dirt foot. Oh, well, it's nicer doing it outside. How the fuck? I didn't know there was a blow dart on the freaking gun there. Freaking news to me. Now I'm gonna have to give this like the deepest clean ever. Oh, now the branch is just like. Man, I can't believe I dropped it. Oh, that's pity. Alright, I'm gonna do something I wouldn't normally do, but since it's already a mess, I can do it. Don't worry, I'll put you all back in the frame in just a second. Like, you'll be able to see what's going on. Hey, girlfriend, what's going on? Saw my grandma talking to her friends. Alright, so I have it tied around that post. I'm just gonna take it. Oh, shit. Ooh! I'm gonna throw it back up there and retry. Because this time I'm gonna do it different. I don't know if you can see that, but my hands are, the gloves are super greasy. That's because these are super fatty animals. Look, I got one arm. See my knife handle looks all nice and pretty now because there's freaking fat all over it. Critter's shitting. I'm just kidding, but it is farting. Probably shouldn't have tied that rope right around his bloated tummy, but just guess who's gotta smell it now? Motherfucking me. Give me my hide, damn it. Ow. I don't really know how much I want to keep this critter's face. There's my hide. Inside out. Here's my critter. Well, thanks for watching. I hope this was helpful. If it wasn't, I'm sorry. Other than that, just once again, thanks for watching. And I will see y'all next time.